Hey, what's up guys? All right, today in this video, we're going to be talking about landing pages and how you can get up to 6% conversion rate in 2025, 2026 by doing these small changes that I'm going to show you in this video. This is one of the tactics that I use in order to do 7 figures per month from the landing pages that I have in the supplement space. But regardless of the products you sell, it's all about offer and how your product page looks like. The more educational you can make it, the more better it is, because then you can actually scale it to 4, 5, 6, or even 7% conversion rate. And as long as you have healthy traffic and your traffic is spot on and you have good traffic source, you can scale your landing pages to this level. So let me share my screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about when it comes to landing pages in Shopify in 2025. All right, guys, so I'm in my screen. I'll keep this video short and simple, but I'll make it very, very precise around what works and what doesn't work. And we test out a lot of heat maps and a lot of product pages perform good compared to like the others. And one of the biggest problem I see in the industry, and that is not enough education. Like a lot of these brands that do like 7 or even 8 figures, and they're like in the $1 billion category, they have this thing of like just promoting their products through influencers and a lot of social proofing, which is totally fine. As long as you have a lot of social proofing, you can have a shitty looking product page and you can still sell like crazy. But if you're struggling to scale your brand and you don't have that influencer base where you can actually talk about like, hey, check out our products, and there's not a lot of traffic source and you have to run paid media or a combo of both, then you have to basically do this that I'm going to share with you in this video. So first thing first is the education piece. This is an example of Four Sigmative. It's a brand. This is just an example that I'm going to show you. We use the same exact strategy when it comes to our landing page. So this is for an HBO series for The Last of Us, and they use similar structure throughout the website, so nothing is different. You can go and check them out. But first thing first is the thumbnails. We use the same exact structure when it comes to like the thumbnail side of things. Those traditional thumbnails back in the day where you see like a big ass thumbnails with small thumbnails in the bottom, those days are gone 100%. You need to actually stick with these type of thumbnails that helps you, the consumer, see a lot of pictures right off the bat. On the right side, we are focusing more on the offer. So you need to understand and learn more about your niche than anybody else. So if you have a team that is helping you scale your business, or is a team that is doing development for you, you need to make sure that you understand your niche and understand what is the offer that you can offer. I work with supplement space, coffee. So this is very, very common to sell it by the packs. We have some products that we sell by the boxes. So we use this type of offers all day long, right? So the more you buy, the more savings you get. And then we focus heavily on subscription. So you can see right here, 30% off on the first subscription order, 20% off on the recurring order, exclusive gifts, and cancel anytime. So we have all these information just to sell the subscription. So first of all, we're increasing our average order value by selling more products. And then we're also adding subscription as well. We're trying to do like 20 to 30% discounts. Some of the brands, I do like 70 to 80% discount, and I basically breaks even. So I don't make money anything in the upfront. We do make money in the back end later on, because we push people to actually subscribe to the product so they can use it again and again. But the contingency here is to make sure that your product is good. If you are drop shipping, or if you're not involved in your product, you cannot scale your business online, to be honest with you. So we focus heavily on the products, what the quality is, how the packaging looks like, how the unboxing experience looks like, what is the quality inside of the product when it comes to our industry. So you need to know more about your industry in order to do this. Some products cannot be sold by the pack, so you have to understand what you're doing with your products when it comes to the offer side of things. The second thing I wanted to mention is the education side of things. Either you can educate consumers with a lot of 5-star reviews, you could do UGC content, you can do before and afters, you can do a lot of social proofing around your site in order to educate your consumer that other people are purchasing your product. The second thing is, now this product page is mostly like The Last of Us, kind of like a featured product section, but still they use a lot of, and if you see their other product pages, they use similar sort of education, like with frequently asked together questions. We talk about like why you should purchase the product, what are some of the ingredients, what is the product helps with. So we're educating the consumer. In some instances, we talk about the ingredients and what are the levels of like the caffeine in the specific product. So those are all educational stuff. Now here, this is an ingredient section. We're talking about like each ingredient that is used inside the product. Again, to educate a consumer to actually push them to purchase the product. Here, where we talk about like the social proofing side of things, over 200 million cups of 4 Sigmatic served. Just don't take our word for it. And again, we have like UGC content to actually help consumer doing the purchasing behavior. And here we talk about like, if you subscribe to the product, what do you get immediately? Like what type of effects you get immediately in a few days and within 7 days. So again, these are all educational pieces in order to actually convince a consumer. Coffee Made Smarter comparison section. Mushroom legacy beyond a decade. Now this is where we're talking about like how the company came into being and all that. And we are again doing some promotion around The Last of Us, and then the page ends. So these are the type of like customizations that I personally do in my product pages and landing pages in order to stand out. One last thing I want to mention is happens a lot of time. I work with brands that do like 7 figures a month, and then some brands they do 7 figures a year, which is totally fine. Everybody wants to make money up front and they want to make profit on a consistently basis. You have to have a system in order to do that. If you are, struggling with the landing pages, emails, you can always contact me. My calendar link is in the description below. But the important piece is once you know your niche and like what you're doing in your niche, and once you know like, hey, this is what I can offer. So in the supplement space and coffee space, we offer by the packs. If we have a physical product that is extremely heavy, for example, and can be purchased only one time, and maybe that product has some accessories that we can sell later on, then on the product page, you don't have to do like 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 packs. You can do add-ons. Or if the product is high ticket product, you can do like, hey, purchase this product and get all these accessories for free. You can overcharge them. You can overcharge a consumer as long as you have some sort of offer. So if a thing costs for a high ticket product 50,000 and you charge 55,000, but you are giving all the accessories as an add-on for free, a lot of people jump into it. So this is just an example to show you like, hey, what people purchase, and as long as you understand how the offers work, you can easily scale your brand to 7 figures and beyond. Now, this is it for this video, guys. Hope you like it. If you're struggling with landing pages design, custom Shopify stores, building buy boxes, testing with heat maps, and setting up custom analytics for your stores and scaling it to the next level, you can always contact me. My calendar link is in the description below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.